Someday, delivery vans won't be rumbling around town. They'll slip down residential streets as quietly as mice. The battery-powered version of the Berlingo van is the Berlingo électrique. Citroen's counting on it to improve their sales figures in the utility vehicle class. It reminds car testamente's Kurat of when he drove bumper cars as a kid. You step on the gas, which isn't really gas, and the car takes off and quickly gets up to speed. As soon as you let off the pedal, the car slows down again just as quickly. The only difference to the bumper car that he sees is the Citroen's cushier suspension. And unlike a bumper car, once the Berlingo is charged, it can drive anywhere within a range of some 170 kilometers. It has no exhaust pipes, of course, but it's got plenty of space. Depending on the body style, the Berlingo électrique can carry up to 700 kilograms. Mata says the new European driving cycle assessment of fuel economy found a range of 170 kilometers for the Berlingo, but he sees that as unrealistic, particularly because the assessment is structured in a way that favors electric vehicles on emissions ratings. In contrast to an internal combustion engine, which puts only about 30% of its energy into propulsion, an electric motor uses 90% of its energy to drive the car. But when the driver needs heat in winter, the unit consumes additional electric power instead of making use of the engine heat. And that reduces the car's range in winter dramatically. The Berlingo électrique was specifically designed to meet the needs of commercial buyers. An output of 49 kilowatts and a maximum speed of some 110 kilometers an hour is more than sufficient for making delivery rounds in town. Citroën believes the rated 170-kilometer range is more than enough for commercial buyers. And Montes points out that the Citroën Berlingo électrique is reserved for commercial buyers only. Citroën's Thomas Wittmann says commercial car buyers focus much more on their needs and demands on an electric vehicle, the range for instance. They know their area of operation, and they have customers to serve in a certain area. So they'll be asking exactly how many kilometers range it has. Another factor is what use the commercial operator will put the vehicle to. Of course, they'll need it for their business. But with private customers, they need a lot more flexibility. They might suddenly decide they want to take a holiday in Italy. That would be tricky in an electric van. But somebody running a business won't have those needs and concerns.
Als wenn ich im Nutzfahrzeugsektor unterwegs bin. Gewerbetreibender wird selten auf diese Idee kommen.
The Citroën Berlingo électrique is made for stop-and-go driving, for noiseless, emissions-free, and comfortable delivery rounds in town. After the last stop for the day, the van can be plugged into an outlet and recharged overnight. A complete charge takes about 8.5 hours. A fast charge to 80% of battery capacity can be done in half an hour. It lists at almost 26,000 euros, plus a bit over 6,000 euros for the batteries. Montes says the Berlingo électrique could be just the ticket for business customers, if only the price weren't so steep. But Thomas Wittmann is optimistic about the future. He says as the car maker, Citroën knows the battery pack drives the price up, but otherwise they've got a good handle on the technological aspect. The production is streamlined and cost-effective. The battery pack is currently the weakest point, but once those go into mass production, the prices will start dropping too. Then the price gap between electric and gasoline-powered cars will narrow. Today, though, it's still an issue. And Montes agrees. If battery prices drop in the coming years, cars like the Berlingo électrique will be far more attractive to small business owners and deliveries around town.